I just came to thank James Comer for taking all of our intelligence and using it in the committee. Maybe he can come see the technology in our grocery stores. Thank you.
Congressman, do you think his behavior is kind of immature?
Again, look at the staffer right here, disgusted. She's like, I got to get a new job. Governor, we found the mask on the internet.
Yes.
It costs almost $50, and I think the picture
There
is
it
perfect. I don't think that's a Moskowitz body double, but that's actually how the mask is advertised on Amazon, right there, with a, we'll call it a dancing Moskowitz with a Putin mask right there. But what'd you make of the theatrics yesterday? Did any of that land?
The sad thing is there are American families who can not pay their rent. They can't put groceries on the table as they did a few years ago. They're having to cut back everywhere. They're one root canal away from bankruptcy. That would break their family's form of living. And this guy's walking around with a mask on thinking it's all funny. It's not real funny to the people of America who are hurting. The sad thing is that these hearings yesterday were very substantive. But the mainstream media is going to pretend that they didn't really happen and that there is no evidence. And I cannot tell you how many times I hear someone from the media or one of the talking heads on particularly BSNBC or the Clown News Network, CNN, say something like, well, there's been no evidence. Well, actually, there's been piles of evidence, but somebody has to pay attention. Rob, I want to just mention, I agree with you that unless you have the absolute ironclad votes to pass the impeachment, the smart play is to continue the hearings, continue the investigation, but don't bring it up for a vote until you have some Democrats who are willing to vote with you, or until somebody in the press finally decides that they're going to be a responsible journalist. Maybe they want a Pulitzer Prize over it. But the point being, otherwise, the investigations are important and significant. But taking a vote, even if you pass it, it goes to the Senate, it dies in 5 minutes, and Joe Biden goes out and announces that he's been exonerated, even though he won't have been.
Yeah, and speaking of the president, so Congressman Comer saying yesterday that he plans to invite Joe Biden to testify. Now, again, as you mentioned, it could be a subpoena. He could invite him to come. Do we actually see this happen?
No, there's no way that Joe Biden will ever go. Joe Biden won't even face a few reporters who are friendly to him. He sure isn't going to face James Comer and Jim Jordan. There's no way. And he'll argue separation of powers. He'll argue unprecedented push for a president to appear before Congress. And on some of those issues, he would be right. But it's interesting, the Democrats, they don't mind putting every kind of pressure against Donald Trump. 91 different counts of indictments and all these charges being filed at the state, local, and national level in order to not just influence the election, but to destroy it. And in so doing, and I wish Liz Cheney would wake up and see this, you talk about a real threat to democracy, it's using the powers of the existing government to go after your political opponent. It's banana republic stuff. It's the stuff of third world countries. And it's not just wrong, it's an embarrassment to the United States and its Constitution.
Yeah, and Governor, just to add to that, you make such a good point. I also think that by holding a hearing like oversight held yesterday, they are forcing the media, you know, the Biden-friendly media, you know, Joe Scarborough right now as we speak is in a position where he has to once again defend the big guy and defend Hunter Biden. And I don't see, you know, to me, Tony Bobulinski, these guys are all under oath. You know, I don't know why they're attacking these witnesses in the manner that they've been attacking them.
Yeah, of all the witnesses, I think Tony Bobulinski is the most credible, not only because of his very solid military and business background, but his proximity to the Bidens. This guy was as much on the inside as anybody could be. He's risking everything to tell what he's telling, but I think it's also incredibly important to watch people like AOC melt down like the Wicked Witch of the West, having water poured on her, because she can't handle the fact that the guy that she's trying to defend is frankly indefensible.
I know, Governor,
It's
I've been trying to get
crazy.
Fannie Willis on the phone all morning because I didn't realize if RICO's not a crime, somebody's got to tell Fannie.
Yeah.
And she can drop those charges against Donald Trump. I called her during the commercial break. She's blocking my calls, but
Well,
somebody's got to tell her.
Yeah, Rob, hey, here's the problem. You're trying to reach her in Atlanta. She's probably in Barbados or maybe on St. Kitts Island somewhere
Yes.
having a nice vacation.
Yeah, I called the main line of Royal Caribbean, but they couldn't connect me to the ship.